A debate is raging in Kerala on the postponement of death sentence of an expatriate Kerala nurse named Nimisha Priya in Yemen. She was to be executed in Yemen today, but that has been postponed. Now, for those who don't know who is Nimisha Priya and the whole issue, I will give a short or a brief history. Nimisha Priya, as I said, is a nurse from Kerala who has been working in Sana'a, the capital of former capital of Yemen. Now, this city is in the control of Houthi rebels. The government of Sana'a has moved to the south. Sana'a is in the north Yemen, and the government of Yemen is now ruling the country from Aden, which is in the south Yemen. Now, why was she condemned for death? That was because she was accused of murdering a Yemeni citizen named Talal. Mr. Talal and Nimisha Priya were living together for some time. So that explains the whole issue. Now what is the controversy or debate raging in Kerala about the whole issue? Now the latest controversy is who is responsible for postponing the death sentence of Nimisha Priya, or who shall get the credit for postponement. This is the hotly discussed topic in Kerala at present. Actually, there has been a movement for saving the life of Nimisha Priya. And for the last couple of years, that movement has been going on. One guy named Samuel Jerome Bhaskaran, who is actually based at Sana'a, was leading the movement. In fact, mother of Nimisha Priya is now in Sana'a, and she is living there under the patronage of Mr. Samuel Jerome Bhaskaran, who is working with some airlines, and he is a social worker. Actually, he has been, he had taken care, or he was responsible for all the activities or all the efforts to hold discussions with the family of the killed Mr. Talal. He and others are trying to settle the whole issue by, securing a pardon from the family of Mr. Talal. As per the practice in Arab countries, the family can issue a pardon by taking blood money from the convict. So this is the situation. As I earlier said, now people are trying to take credit of the whole postponement. Not a Muslim scholar, Kantapuram Musaliyar, is the latest person to intervene in the issue and talk with Muslim Pandit scholars in Yemen and get their support for a pardon for Nimisha Priya. So this is the situation. So many people are giving him the credit. Then actually the union government had intervened, and the union government had held discussions with the help of Iran earlier. Now there, as I earlier said, there is Samuel Jerome Bhaskaran. Now actually the latest person who took lead in coordinating all those activities is the son of former Chief Minister of Kerala, Mr. Chandy Oommen. So Mr. Chandy Oommen, who is the son of Oommen Chandy, is currently taking the lead, and actually it was Mr. Chandy Oommen who sought the help of Mr. Kantapuram Musaliyar, and he has held discussions with the Kerala governor, and through Kerala governor Mr. Rajendra Arlekar, Mr. Chandy Oommen has contacted the union government also. So I think Mr. Chandy Oommen is playing a very crucial role at present. But at the same time, everything there is a tendency to mix politics in everything in Kerala, because Kerala is a highly politically polarized state. So I think some people don't want to mention the name of Mr. Chandy Oommen, and they don't want to mention the name of union government also. I think these people are, turning the spotlight on Mr. Kantapuram AP Abubakar Musaliyar. I am not denying his stature. So let's look into the whole issue. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. As I said, now the controversy is who should take the credit for the postponement of death sentence of Nimisha Priya. Everybody needs to remember that her, death sentence has not been revoked. In no way. It has not been stayed at least for a few months. Only thing is that it has been postponed. We don't know for how many days or what is the time duration. It is true, Mr. Kantapuram Abubakar Musaliyar had spoken to a Sufi scholar in North Yemen who is said to wield considerable influence in Yemen. But at the same time, we don't know what specifically he did or what is going to be the outcome. Everything depends on the decision of the family of the deceased or the murdered. Actually, if they decide to give a pardon, then it could save Nimisha Priya. Otherwise, if they don't want to pardon her, if they want the sentence to be executed, in no way it could be prevented. Everybody in Kerala or people who, hear the views of certain groups with motives need to remember that, it's not easy for any individual to influence the family. Now, ultimately, everything will rest on the government of India's, move. But of course, backdoor diplomacy by Mr. Kantapuram Abubakar Musaliyar, who is also called Kantapuram Ustad, also is important, because at the present situation, there is no proper government in North Yemen. As I said, it is ruled by Houthis. So in that case, so you need to remember that there is no ambassador, there is no embassy of India. So it's very difficult to go through the proper channel. So here comes the role of a backdoor diplomacy. But even then, the family will have to be prevailed upon. They need to be convinced that Nimisha Priya was actually, could be justified because of certain other things we don't know. There are reports that the Yemeni citizen had been exploiting Nimisha Priya sexually, and he had forced Nimisha Priya for certain sexual acts which she didn't like, and it was because of that, because of the harassment from the killed, that she was forced to murder. But at the same time, there is a question that she didn't simply murder, she even tried to, destroy the evidence. That allegation is also there. But at the same time, I think she might have got the help of some Yemeni citizens also. We don't know the details of the whole event, because I think proceedings are in Arabic. The role of Kantapuram AP Abubakar Musaliyar comes there. He is a renowned Arabic scholar with great influence. So that is the case. But at the same time, as I said, son of former Chief Minister Chandy, his name, Mr. Chandy Oommen, is now playing the crucial role. Of course, Samuel Jerome Bhaskaran, who has been, after this issue, or who has been trying incessantly to save Nimisha Priya, he is the man who is primarily, responsible for, even this kind of coordinated action. It is true Kantapuram has intervened, but at the same time, but for Samuel Jerome Bhaskaran, I don't think this issue would have come to the attention of the whole world. That's important. And the role of Chandy Oommen is, it was Mr. Chandy Oommen who, coordinated the whole efforts. He went to Kerala governor. He approached even Kantapuram AP Abubakar Musaliyar and, convinced him to intervene in the whole issue. So I think the credit should go to all these people. There is no need for any controversy in the whole issue. We don't know what is going to happen. Despite newspaper media reports that Mr. Kantapuram Abubakar Musaliyar has, influenced I mean, has tried to pressurize the authorities in North Yemen to save Nimisha Priya. I'm, somewhat surprised to, or I'm not willing to buy the whole issue, lock, stock, and barrel. Why I say so? Because no, in Yemen, if you look at the population of Yemen, which is divided on tribal lines, around 60, more than 60, I think around 60% are Houthis, then 35% are, Sunnis. So these Sufi sects are, I don't think they are in big numbers. They are not in good terms with Sunni groups, neither Sunni groups nor Shias. North Yemen is controlled by Shiite group named Houthis. They are called terrorists by the United States, but they are militants or they are separatists, whatever name you call. I don't think it matters, but they are in control of the northern Yemen. So this is the situation. I don't think whether a Sufi cleric will have enough influence to intervene in the whole issue. I think Mr. Talal, the murdered person, was or is from a Sunni family. So I am not, tempted to buy all those publicity or campaigns or issued by various groups. Now many media houses in Kerala are trying desperately to give the whole credit to Kantapuram AP Abubakar Musaliyar. I think that creates some sort of doubt. Anyway, I don't think till now Nimisha Priya has not been freed. Only thing is that the execution has been postponed. We don't know whether it was because of the intervention of anybody. The latest news I hear is that his family is not in favor of pardoning her, but we don't know the whole situation. Anyway, let's wait for the final outcome, which is the most important thing. If it was postponed by just 2 or 3 days, I am sure that might have increased the mental pressure, or it is like torturing the convict, because that will increase on the one hand it will give her hope, on the other hand she will be afraid also. So we don't know, but many people here are creating unnecessary problems. They are trying to create so many controversies, take some political mileage out of it. This is the situation going on in Kerala. Meet you with updates. Till then, goodbye.